I was listening to the Mavi album for the first time driving here today.
No way.
Literally,
did you like it?
I loved it. I was a fan of him, and I had so many people tell me to listen to that, but it was kind of perfect.
I agree. It's for me. I'm obviously biased in a way, but for me, it's top 5 albums of the year, like easily.
And you did the cover.
Such a good album. I did do the cover. I can't believe it, man. It still doesn't like feel real to me. Because I had been listening to Mavi for like 3 years beforehand, ever since he dropped "Let the Sun Talk," which is another great album, by the way. Have you heard that one?
Oh yeah, I loved that album.
So good. But yeah, it was a crazy opportunity. I'm still like doesn't feel real to me every time I see it. But
how did it happen?
So last year when I first started my account, like 2 months in, I had like a couple hundred followers at this point. I just did a piece of Mavi. Looking back, I hate the drawing. It's a really shit. I hate like most of my early pieces, but I did a piece of him and he liked it, and then I think he followed me. I can't remember if he followed me right away, but he like showed love to the drawing, and then if he didn't follow me then, he ended up following me at some point, and then a couple months later, he asked me to do a merch design for him, or I reached out. I can't even remember. I think I might have texted him and been like, if you want, like, you ever need work. Because I used to do that a lot. I don't do that so much anymore. But that's how I actually ended up doing work for Fahim, too. Was just DMing him. But, yeah, Mavi asked me to do a shirt for him. I did that. That was last fall. And then we just, like, stayed in contact. And this summer, at the end of the summer, I was in Poland. And I hadn't been drawing for like a long time. I was like taking a break from everything. And one night in Poland, like late night, he texted me. He was like, "Yo, bro, I need you." And when I saw the text, I was like, in my head, I literally said to myself, like, please be like an album cover opportunity. Because I had really wanted to do something for him. Because I knew he knew about me, you know what I mean? Like, so I always knew there was like a chance. So when I saw that text, I was like, please. And it happened. He asked me to do it. And then, yeah, everything just unravels from there. A lot of like back and forth with him, like talking about ideas and stuff.
Yeah, how did the idea of it come together?
He actually had like a really clear vision, like right from the beginning. He came to me with like a lot of reference pictures right off as soon as he texted me, he like flooded me with references, which were something I'm not used to, because usually like an artist will come to me and I have like a loose idea, obviously, but like they expect usually the artist to do a lot of the, the brainstorming and the like the vision building. But Mavi had just a very clear idea from the start, which was really cool. Just sent me hundreds of pictures, like hundreds of paragraphs telling me exactly what he wanted, and I just tried my best to capture.
How many trials did you have to go through before you came to the final image?
A lot. Like, dude, I felt like I was a nuisance at times because I kept sending. I'd be like, "Yo, this is the final copy. Like, I'm finally like good on it," and he was usually good on it. He never really. A couple times he would send me like tweaks, but for the most part, he liked the final product very early, which I was surprised at. But I just kept like chipping away at it and adding and adding and adding. And like every 2 days, I'd be like, "Yo, like this is the final copy. You could submit this one, even like we're good." And then I'd be a couple of days, I'd be like, "Dude, you're gonna hate me," and then tell him a bunch of like.
How many times do you think you did that?
Oh, dude, if I could count, a million maybe.
How different does the original one look to what the final one?
So different. Actually, you could find, because when he first released a single for it, I believe he used a pretty early version of the cover to release it, because I think he had submitted it like, I don't know the process, but the original single for the album had like a pretty early version of it, and a lot of like publications and Instagram accounts like took that cover and just kind of like used it as the default from there on. So you could still find a very early version of it.
When did you hear the album?
As soon as he texted me that first day.
He sent you the album?
Yeah.
Oh, so
awesome.
all right, that's awesome.
It was really cool. It felt like I was like VIP or something, but it was amazing right from the start. Like there was a lot of changes made to it from the copy he sent me to the final product, but like right from the beginning, I fell in love with it. It was all I listened to while I was in Poland when I came back, just like on a SoundCloud. But yeah, an incredible album, dude.
I feel like it's some artists want the art created and don't let the artist listen to the album, and sometimes people like want it. So I think that makes sense.
It helps. It helps a lot.
Yeah.
Like you'd be surprised at how much it helps. Just like choosing even stuff like colors or like certain like symbolism in the cover. Like I would like think about lyrics from the album as I would like draw the cover.
Mm-hmm.
So it definitely makes a difference.
Is it hard getting that many requests, like not being able to?
It is, but at the same time, I'm very kind of feel like a dick sometimes because I'm very distant to a lot of like potential. I want to say clients, but like a lot of people that like want work or stuff. I'm really not good at responding, so I'm very I'd say selective about like the opportunities I'd take.
Yeah.
Because like last year, I'd say I'd be taking a lot more because I wanted to get my name out there more, and I wanted a bit more like money in my pocket. But now I feel like I'm at a position where I could take the opportunities that I'm actually passionate about.